Right, well, today we've got a trip to the new camp to face Barcelona in the Champions League. We're still pretty dominating in the Champions League. Also, a game against Modena in the league, which I'd hope to win comfortably. Let's roll the intro and see how things go.
In the heart of northern Italy lies a town steeped in footballing history. Welcome to Vercelli, home to one of the most storied clubs in Italian football, Pro Vercelli. Languishing in the lower leagues as its once glittering legacy faded into obscurity. But now, a new chapter is about to be written. A chapter of redemption, revival, and triumph. Get ready to witness the rebirth of a footballing legend. This is Football Manager 24, the Pro Vercelli Chronicles.
Hello and welcome back to the Pro Vercelli Chronicles. Since you were last with me in that crazy defeat against Hells Verona, we went on to beat Salamanca 6-0 with Weidinger, Nero, Alejandro, Vedran, Hazar and Chioni on the score sheet. Before beating Braga 4-2 with Arden, Chioni, Urkel and Vedran. And then a 2-0 victory most recently against Sannazaro with Capello and Eli getting our goals. So the team to face Modena today in the league is Zeidler. We have a few players out injured as well. Just quickly go through. Hazard is out injured. Expected to be out for 11 days, couple of weeks. 2 weeks or just over 3 for Giroud with a fractured lower arm, and Miranda has a fractured lower leg, so he's out as well. So the team today is Zeidler in goal, Alejandro Weidinger, Andre, Basil Brush and Chioni at the back. Van Hoven, Urkel in midfield with Capello, Vinny and Beaky behind Arden up top. Due to Hazard being injured, I went for an extra. Pulled them back because we're losing one of our strikers basically. So I didn't really want to play 2 up top, and then we've got that issue of we could potentially lose that. And I've got some cards ready, like out of the packets. I've not looked at these yet, but we've got Cora Mitterno for Brighton. We have Ryan Yates for Nottingham Forest. We have Luke Wolfenden for Town. Leicester's Mavidi, Lewis Dobbin for Everton. It's quite nice. John McGinn for Aston Villa. Probably the most common shiny I think there is Brentford's badge. And then Thomas Soucek for West Ham. Soucek, however you say it. That's quite a nice high flyer card there. And then we'll do another one in the second half. I'm just going to move that back a little bit. There we go. All we need to do, though, is we are still not winning, and it's frustrating at the moment. We seem like we're on the verge of playing quite badly, but we're playing really well, and there are a few players kicking up fusses at the moment. Our dynamics is on the verge of turning. It's only the good form that's keeping it positive. Beaky puts it in to get his first goal of the season. He was our big hope. He's not quite turned into the player we thought he might. But he is still very good squad player. I mean, I was hoping that he'd be 5-star, but I don't think he's ever going to get that. And Basil Brush has just put the ball in the back of the net from his header. Beautifully played. Beaky with the corner plays it towards the back post. And Brush just rises above everybody and puts it in the back of the net. Comfortable. Right, we're going to have to make changes. There are a few players that are looking tired. Beaky being one. You know what? Kaput's been whinging. He can come on the right. We need Bondhouse on the left. Want to bring Vinny off. Thing is, Zhao's... You know what? Zhao can come on, and we're going to save some subs because Zhao has just coming back from a knock. So if he suddenly drops off, we're going to need to sub him off. But I want to get a little bit of game time in him. Here he is. Zhao! It's a good save. Zhao almost scoring with his first touch. Here is Kaput. Plays it in. Unable to find a white shirt. But he's going to have another chance to bring it in. No, he cuts inside. Has a shot and forces a save from Modena keeper. But here he goes again. Kaput. Plays it in towards Arden. Unable to get his head to it. Bondhouse has the hold of it now. Keone. And the highlight just randomly ends. Van Hove looking tired. We might make a couple more or another. In fact, we're just going to bring off Van Hove. And we're going to bring on... Who do I want to play? It's going to have to be Lala. Oh, that's looking dangerous. It's a second yellow card for Fariza, which means he gets the red. Modena down to 10 men and in the relegation zone. Only 4 points all season. Wow. It's bad, isn't it? Here we go. Alejandro. Lala. Bondhouse. Alejandro. Lala. Lala comes on. Bangs the ball into the back of the net. Happy, happy days. Very good. 3-0. It's all over. You would have to say they just passed it around at the back of the moment, try and do a ball over the top, but unable to. It seems like most of their players now are on yellow cards as well, which is a little bit worrying for them, considering they're already down to 10 men. Could they go down to 9? I don't think I've ever seen multiple red cards for the same team in FM. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen multiple red cards. Urkel has put it in the back of the net to make it 4-0. Pretty sure it's going to count. Not? Oh, okay. It was disallowed. Oh. That's a bit harsh. Came off the post and he was onside. That's a bit harsh if you ask me. But it is a victory. It is 3-0. We don't want to embarrass them too much, I guess. Let's roll on and face Barcelona. So here we are, ready for Barcelona. And the teams play them is Zeidler in goal, Bell, Hein, Andre and Keone at the back. Hove and Zhao in midfield with Capello, Vinny and Nero behind Vedran up top. We're playing, we're rotating around a bit, both in the league and the Champions League again, to try and keep players happy as they were starting to complain. So we will see whether or not we can beat Barcelona with this team. And that's an early goal for Barcelona. I think he was just onside. Yeah. So they're 1-0 up, and Yamal is at Barcelona still. Here's Vinny. Go on, Vinny. Take it. I apologise. Vinny. Zhao. From central midfield, Zhao has run up the pitch there and put the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1 after 5 minutes. We hit straight back. Great play there from us on the break. Simons, Lamal, Alonso Diaz, Milenkovic, Cataleo's tackled by Hein, ball's pumped clear. Oh, it's just over luckily, and that's a goal kick. Obviously Milenkovic, one of our boys. Let's have a quick look. See, he's all right, but he's not a world beater, is he? And I think we made the right decision selling him when we did, to give players time. And oddly, it was Lala that came out on top. When he got that year-long injury, I thought he was going to be, you know, the worst of the 2 or 3 youngsters we had at the time, Davies and somebody else, I can't remember. But Lala did become the best of the bunch. Oh, scrape it clear, which was a bit of a shock, if I'm being honest. Like I say, with the year-long injury, you kind of think that that's it. You know, he's not going to get the progression. He's not going to get at the crucial age. Often that does seal their fate, and they are only an okay, semi-decent player. But he's definitely gone against the grain there, and that's in from Paulo Roberto, his second goal of the season. How and why Barcelona? Oh dear. How good's your mouse? Still really good at 34. And it's getting towards the time where I do look for a nice little freebie. And I think in next year's FM, that is something we are going to get more, is good players just letting their contracts run out because they want to move. I think that will happen. Vinny! Yes, Vinny. His 7th of the season, smashes it in to pull us level yet again. And a Dora in goal. He was one of ours, I believe. Is that Diaz? I don't know. Let's go. Right, we're going to have to make changes. I saw a couple of players looking tired. Nero being one. You know what? Beaky can come on. He's come on a couple of times looking good. We're going to bring Lala on in centre mid. We'll leave it there for now. Just freshen up a little bit at half time. Come on. We could do with another goal, please, people. For us, by the way, not for Barcelona. But a draw against Barcelona is not the end of the world, is it? Let's be realistic. We're away at Barca. Right, let's change things up after this free kick. Oh. Right, let's have a look. What can we do now? I think we go to that. Vedran's got to come off, as has Vinny. Capello's tired, but so is Keone. I think I'm going to bring Keone off for Hine. And then bring on Brush. Yeah, let's do that. With our final throw of the dice, we're not going to go attacking or anything because it is a good result. Lala and Zhao both on yellow cards in the centre and midfield, which is a little bit worrying. But as long as we keep the ball, it shouldn't be too bad. Here is Lala. Arden. Go on, Arden. Oh. Plays it out, Capello. Can he find a ball in? Plays it back to Bell. And the Mal has taken the ball off him. Mal. Munoz. Come on. Get it back, Diaz. Oh, we left him open. You can't leave Diaz. Oh, why have we left him that much space? Poor defending. Ugh. That looks to be that. We lose against Barcelona in the Champions League, which is not fantastic. When are we going to come back? You know what? I think tomorrow we will come back for Everton and Galatasaray in the Champions League towards the end of January. We'll play a bunch of games and then be back for that. Seems to be a good idea. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager. Until next time, I have spoken.